Jujutsu Kaisen Execution. Yeah, they had this in the movie theaters. I have never seen an anime in the movies. I recommend doing that. That's the first thing. For all you newcomers out there, if you don't know what this is at all, picture the Men in Black, but instead of aliens, you're dealing with demons and sorcery, and these sorcerers trying to keep that under wraps and the people in Japan safe. And each of these sorcerers, they have different abilities. This guy in front of you arguably is one of the strongest. He is basically the Will Smith of the Men in Black. if you were to kind of think of it, he's the newcomer, but he's also incredibly unnatural and incredibly powerful. And he has a bit of an edge over a lot of these other people. He has become possessed by one of these demons. They do call these demons curses, by the way, just to be clear. This demon creates a certain Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde situation. This demon is even more powerful than this guy is. Just to kind of give you an idea. Okay, now to give you an idea of the story and if you should watch it if you've made it this far. This movie is half recap, half new. If they did a previous movie between season 1 and season 2 of the TV show that transitioned in between these stories. Very well done. Same thing here. This transitions from season 2 to season 3. I believe season 3 is coming out soon, if not out already. So the first half is the Shibuya incident, which is the last part of season 2, but recapped. They kind of recapped it and condensed it. It's still very awesome to see, but just keep that in mind. If you are new to this, you might not want to jump into this movie, but the Shibuya incident recap, which is quite lengthy, if you want a quick and dirty, who is everybody, what's going on, that's pretty good. But in short, with the Shibuya incident, uh, the bad guy in the last 2 seasons, uh, more or less, and this gets kind of tricky because there's a lot going on here. It gets quite detailed. More or less, gets his way, able to do what he set out to do, and you get to relive that unfolding if you've seen the second season, and you get to see more of the aftermath of him doing so. In short, all hell breaks loose. I'll just give it to you like that. And you get to see how these characters deal with it. You see the characters in front of you, especially the one in the middle, the one on my right side here. They are basically dealing in damage control, and it's awesome. It's really cool to see. Action scenes are fantastic. It looks beautiful. I will say though, especially we were sitting quite close to the screen, second row back. It can be information overload. But it's beautiful stuff. The fight scenes are crazy. If you've ever seen Dragon Ball, or Dragon Ball Z, it's sort of familiar, but I think the combat is way more kinetic, way more entertaining and fun and more fluid. It feels more like an art form, like you're watching a living painting in front of you. Very imaginative, very deep. Everybody's ability can do something, and there's counters to each other's abilities, and you could say a lot of it is like when you play like D&D, where somebody wants to do something, be like, oh, I can counter it with that because of this. It's very much like that. And I think most importantly, I feel like the combat has meaning to it. I feel like there's a tragedy to the losses, and there's a significance to the wins. And seeing that all on the big screen is just it's amplified that much more. I think my only problem with this movie, and this surprised me, and it shouldn't have surprised me. My wife is right, because they did the same thing with the last movie. Is especially if you're new to this, and let me know what you think about this. Is they will cliffhang you in the end. I'm just warning you, because again, this is leading into another season of the show. So be prepared to be sucked down a rabbit hole, my friend. It's a problem and not a problem, because the show's really good. We start seeing it on Crunchyroll, but just be prepared for that. I want you to be prepared for that. Okay, now I'm gonna get to spoilers. I'm gonna talk about some stuff. So if you're still here and you want to hear it, awesome. If you are still here and you don't want to, have a wonderful day. Here we go. Yuta, and his demon girlfriend. I can't remember her name. I thought he had dismissed her previously, but it looks like she's back. I don't know. I missed that part. I don't understand that part. Somebody explain that to me, please. She's awesome. He has a trump card too. It's funny. Some of these characters, right? Like they have their abilities and they're already incredibly powerful on their own. But it seems like a handful of them have like these trump cards, right? Uh, Itadori, he has Sukuna, right? That's like his trump card. Yuta has his demon girlfriend, and it's kind of awesome because as we were watching the fight between Itadori and Yuta, it actually looked like Itadori could win that fight until the girlfriend came out and it was, oh, there we go. I loved how final it was too, but I couldn't. I was like, where did she come from? It was so awesome to see that. Seeing what's going on with the Zenin clan. The Zenin clan is fun because I swear most of them are assholes, but they still have cool abilities, you know. And seeing those three brothers, I'm super stoked to see what's gonna go on with them. The younger brother already is awesome. Curious what they're gonna do with Maki. Ah, man, she got all messed up, but it makes sense, you know. I love Megami. He's my favorite, and I love that he's inherited the Zenin clan, but he doesn't know it yet. Oh, dude, that's gonna be awesome. That guy is the most worthy MFer around. He better get that. That's why I love Megami. He is my favorite. I would want his curse power. Everybody else's. If you're still watching this, you don't know. Megami could basically summon demons, all kind of cool demons, and he summons them from the shadows. You know, anywhere there's a shadow, he can summon stuff. Not even just demons. He can also summon like tools and weapons and stuff too. And on top of that, he's like a super badass jujutsu sorcerer. So he's like, he doesn't need to rely on his abilities, but having him have those amazing abilities and him also being a badass at the same time is magical to watch. You don't see a lot of that in this movie though. Oh, and last thought, them making us relive Nagami's death is just mean. Just mean. I don't want to see that again. If you haven't seen Nagami out, just watch the show and then watch this movie and tell me you're not upset. That's all I gotta say. Okay, I'll leave it at that. Let me know what you think. And yeah, I will talk to you later.